This is Alliance Town Center in Fort Worth, Texas. It's the intersection of Heritage Trace Parkway and Interstate 35W. This is roughly 1,800 to 2,000 square feet next to Five Guys. Five Guys is on the end cap. The opposite end cap is Pizza Inn. The main tenant, or excuse me, the anchor tenants in this center is Sam Moon Trading Company. Ashley Furniture has just signed a 35,000 square foot lease. Fuzzy's Taco is taking this end cap right here. We'll drive the market and talk about it a little bit more. This center is part of Alliance Town Center, which is near Alliance, the Alliance area of Fort Worth, North Fort Worth. And Alliance has a huge daytime population, and a lot of it based around the aviation industry. American Airlines has their maintenance hub there, and Alliance Town Center, Alliance has its own airport, has its own free trade zone, so it's a huge shipping and train and freight hub. And the daytime trades here at this center and the other center that's adjacent to it is Alliance Town Center. Like I said, Sam Moon Trading Company is the anchor here. They have about 4 million visitors a year, and there's other soft goods retailers in the center. And like I said, Ashley Furniture has just signed a 35,000 square foot lease. Sam Moon Trading Company is discount soft goods, everything from purses to shoes to jewelry, those sort of things. Like I said, Fuzzy's Tacos is taking this end cap. New Cinemark HD theater just opened up. It's the main theater for this area. Alliance Town Center has Which in it and Jason's Deli, so anything in this part of the center we would be excluded from. Five Guys opened up just this past year, and they're right at the national average for this store, which is around 1.2 million. Olive Garden, Mi Cocina, which is a Texas-based higher-end Mexican restaurant. BJ's Brewhouse, Houlihan's is under construction right here. Then you have anchors over here of Best Buy, Belk, other restaurants such as Freebirds, like I mentioned, Jason's Deli, Kincaid's Hamburgers, JCPenney's is a anchor over here. The site sits right out on Interstate 35W, which has approximately 200,000 cars per day. Again, this is more of the town center. Cheddar's is doing approximately $110,000 a week in sales, which is a great store for them. Chick-fil-A has opened up in the last couple years and is doing well, not surprisingly. We'll flip around and go back to the site. There's a high growth area. It's near Keller. It's, like I said, it's on the far north side of Fort Worth, where a lot of the home development is going on. A lot of good employment base is up in this part of the area as well. The landlord on this site has been previously working with Firehouse and Jersey Mike's, and just hadn't been able to get a deal done with them. The Firehouse Subs franchisee was asking for, according to the landlord, was asking for too much in the lease as far as language and what they deemed as unrealistic, as far as things like if the owner goes into foreclosure, then the franchisee of the sub shop gets proceeds from that, those sort of things, which the landlord was not agreeable to. We'll head back south on the 35W feeder road, the frontage road. You see the town center on the left, on the east side of the highway. The space is in the Sam Moon Center. You'll see the signage for Mattress Giant. The space would have signage on the backside right next to the Mattress Giant sign. Space goes all the way through the building. It is deep, but the landlord is willing to work with us on it. So there's the Mattress Giant and Five Guys. So Quiznos would have signage on both sides of the building, right on the north side and the south side. There's the center. There's Pizza Inn on the opposite end cap. We'll flip around, travel north, and get a view from it traveling north. The consumers that trade in this area can either use the highway and the exits, or most of them will use the surface roads and the frontage roads as they know the market and they know how to get into this town center and the big developments sort of from the back way, quote unquote. And as you can see, the cars right there, they're coming from the back, from the east side of the highway, and they're turning onto the frontage road, and that's where most of the clientele and customer base would come from, is from the surface roads as opposed to just highway traffic. But the highway exposure and visibility is great and would be a huge plus for this site. Sorry about the length of this video. I guess we caught a couple red lights, but we'll head back to the space and wrap it up. So up there on the right, you can see the pylon sign for the Sam Moon box. You can see Pizza Inn. You can see the Five Guys signage, and Quiznos would be directly next to that. So right there in that spot right next to Five Guys. So the visibility from all the traffic on the highway would be awesome. You'd be able to see it, and here's the access point. Again, signage on the back of the building here, right next to Mattress Giant. The way the building was designed, probably a design flaw in retrospect, that the space is 100 feet deep and is a little bit tough to work with and has to go all the way through. Again, this is Fuzzy's Tacos, will be on this end cap. They're taking about 2,500 square feet. And then the space would be right there next to Five Guys. Again, this is Fort Worth, Texas, Alliance Town Center.